Okay, y'all. Right here, I got those big tumbling tower blocks that Miss Brenda Gesner from Rustic and Lace sent me. And you get them at Five Below for $5. And then I got that little brown square piece of wood that the Ugly Truth gang, gals, well, I gotta show y'all all that stuff. And then I'm gonna take those four tumbling tower blocks there and glue them to my little square thing there. And then that's another thing. The Ugly Truth gang got me too. So yeah, look at that big old bag. I've never seen that many before. They're shorter, but they're sturdier though. They're thicker, but okay. Let's not. I digress. So I'm gonna take and cut four of them down and go around the edge of my little table there. Yeah, sorry. And then, because it's rounded on the edge, excuse me, I filled those. Oh, there's something else the Ugly Truth gang got me, those dowel rods. But anyway, I end up using the shorter ones from Dollar Tree because if I cut them right in half, it was just the right size I needed. Okay, and then after I get those cut down, I just warm up that glue in them corners and stick it down in there. Y'all won't have to do that if you have a square, piece. But, yeah. So, anyway, and then I'm going to take those craft sticks that Miss Rose sent me. Thanks, Rose. And I'm going to cut them down. I'm doing two on each side. Yeah, they're like the 1 gallon stir sticks, right? I don't know, y'all. Y'all see about what size they are. They're not as big as those jumbo, great big giant ones you get from the Walmart. It's like somewhere in between. Anyway, who cares? So I'm just going to cut those down and put two on each side and there. And I want this to be kind of wonky. I don't want it to be perfect and straight. So I just want to clarify that right off the get-go. I'm not being sloppy with my work. I want it to be wonky. Yeah. So I drew that out and wasn't filming. So there's the measurements of it. Y'all might want to pause the TV and see. But I just took that half. Remember when I made my country china little thing, the whole paper plates? That's a piece left from that. And I just used it and cut out my little barn top. Yeah, all of it with Waverly Antique Wax. And then I just hot glue it to the front of that. Yeah, so it looks like a little barn stand. I don't know why, y'all. Anyway, and I distress it with Rust-Oleum linen white chalk paint and black chalk paint. I don't even remember the name of it, y'all. But, yeah, because I want it to look like old barnwood. And then I got that pumpkin. Now, listen, y'all. See, I'm setting it there, but I took that stuff that I make with the lightweight spackle, the glue, and the white paint, and I gave it 2 coats, that pumpkin, so I was able to sand it like that because I wanted to try to get it smooth because it has all those holes in it, and when you paint it, they don't always fill up, but when I got my tablet fixed, I lost a lot of footage, so sorry. And after I sanded it down real good, I'm painting it with some kind of white chalk paint, y'all. And then I'm going to take all 3 of those pumpkins, and I'm going to use the peduncle from the middle pumpkin. And I never got that thing apart. I thought those were so pretty this year. Anyway, so I just stick me some dowel rods in there, and I paint them all white. And I take that styrofoam there from the Dollar Tree and hot glue it. I did take the plastic off. And there, right in the center of my little barn table stand. I don't know. Okay, y'all, that's something else, too. I took those rub-on transfers from Essential Stencils, and I put them on my pumpkins. Oh, no. They're so cute. I'm sorry, I lost the footage again, but oh my goodness, they're so cute. I might have to do one to show y'all, but it's easy, but I started with the center, but I'm just going to take a dowel rod there. I'm sorry, don't be mad at me, y'all. Anyway, and after I ran it through those 2, then I hot glued it, put a ton of hot glue in there, and I raised it up because I was out of frame a lot, and put my peduncle down in there. And then I'm going to do the bottom 2 there together. Sorry, y'all. Ugh. And I had my big toenails removed. That's why I wasn't able to do this video. That's why it's not Christmas. This stuff should have got put together last week, but I couldn't stand up. It hurt so bad. Anyway, And yeah, I put a dowel rod down in there, a skewer or something. And now got him all glued down on there. Yeah, that'd be cute for a snowman too. Well, not with chickens on it, but you know what I mean. Now someone's gonna do it, and I'm gonna lose my idea. No. Anyway, oh yes, Wanda Cruz, you devil. Look, she sent me that chicken wire ribbon. And look at that. It's so cute. And I folded it down on the edge there so I wouldn't get jabbed. And I just ran it all on the inside of my little barn table stand thing. Yeah, it's so cute, y'all. Mm-hmm. Now what? Oh, I'm just putting it in there still. And then I took Spanish moss and I stuck it all down in there. Excuse me. I wanted to hide that styrofoam the best I could. And then I took very, very light amount. I pulled it, strung as thin as I could get it. Just kept stringing it and stringing it. And I put it between my pumpkins there. Only because there wasn't gaps or anything. I just think that it needed separated that wide. And I had painted them a dark blue, middle blue, light blue. And then I did it with the green. And I'm like, it just ain't working for me. I had to paint around those stencils, those rubble and transfers twice, y'all. Twice. Anyway, I took that from the mom's, that little thing there. And I put a toothpick through it. And I cut it off so the sharp end, I'd be able to use the sharp end and stick it down in there. Because originally the flower stem thing was up in it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And I take my Cricut tool there and poke a hole in it. And I go up behind, like right on that peduncle because I don't want it to And, it's so cute. And I painted them both in truffle chalk paint by Waverly. And then I glue me two little eucalyptus leaves on there. I put little grass and little flowers and stuff like that, and then put that bow on the front of it. And y'all, I love this thing. Everybody I've shown, church and stuff, they're like, oh yeah. So I love it. I hope y'all like it too. I mean, I will. Well, I got double-sided Christmas stuff in here, but it should be Christmas. Well, I got one thing I want to make y'all before Christmas, but I just really wanted y'all to see that, I reckon. But, yeah, sorry. Okay, y'all. I got a bunch of ribbon. A bunch of ribbon. Now, Tracy, oh my goodness, your ribbon came in play here, girl, because I used it. But I cut a bunch of different ones at 6 inches. And, excuse me. And I dovetailed the end of all of it. I mean, I added ribbon all throughout there. I even added orange burlap. I was like, And I would just mix and match, like, four pieces. Because, and then I cut me some pop cleaners, or chenille stems, whatever you want to call them, chenille stems. And I just bent my bow in half and twisted it, in the middle, how you pinch it there. And then just wrap my pop cleaners around it and twisted it up real good. I'm not a good wreath maker, y'all. So, tell me what you think. So, on the two middle rungs, I was hooking those chenille stems. I know a lot of people hook their chenille stems to the wreath ahead of time, but I'm not that talented. So, I just grabbed them, and I think I have 9 or 10 per each section. But then one section, I left a half because I was going to put a bow on it anyway. And I just was too lazy and my toes were hurting. So I take those pumpkins. That was last year what they clipped them on. And then this year in that bag, those knitted pumpkins. And there was the SKU numbers for them. So I did like orange, green, white, and blue. Orange, green, white, and blue. Or whatever, y'all see. So, or cream, or whatever. And then I take that big old burlap I got from the Walmart. I got that at Easter, year before last, I think. Anyway, it's there all the time. You can get it anytime. But I do like the awareness ribbon thing there, but I don't put tails on it yet. Because, I have to see how much room I have here and what I'm working with. And I should not have tightened it that much because I knew I was taking it off. But I put that on there. And then, So now, and I'm wrapping this big. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 times I wrapped that, which is going to give me 2 loops on each side. And that one, and that blue I got from Walmart last year, and then that one I got from Walmart last year too. So anyway, I did all of them that way. I folded them over 4 times, and it gives you 2 loops on each side. And then I left a little bit hanging out because I like to cut those for little short tails. Well, I shouldn't have left this in there, but I changed the bow. I didn't like it that much. And that ribbon, I got that at the Dollar General, and it's really pretty, but so flimsy, y'all. I mean, it was so hard to work with. And then I took light blue to match my pumpkins there, and this is how. I folded in half, and I cut little slits in it, but that burlap and gingham ribbon, I cut way too big of a slit, but that's okay. We'll still work with that. And, yeah, I folded in half and just little tiny slits, see? But I didn't cut slits in that light blue one. And then I take a wire tie and put it in center, wire tie them all together. And then start fluffing my sinuses, y'all. And the air's on during the day and the heat's on at night. And it's just an absolute mess. And y'all know how it is if you have bad sinuses and allergies. But anyway, I am so sorry I left all that mess in. But you see where I just cut off a big piece of that burlap, and yeah, so there I took a pop cleaner and I just attached the 2 together. That's all you gotta do. You fold it in half the way. I used the pop. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore, y'all. And there's my new bow. I kind of like it better. And I made 4 loops for that little and then you just flop it over 8 times. I think I like this bow better. And that's when, yeah, I tightened it up. I did I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm so lost. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Anyway, I think, there you go, y'all. Anyway, this is it. And, like I said, I'm not a good wreath maker. Don't judge me. I wanted to try it. I mean, it's an easy wreath, but is it too thick? Is it too much? Is it like, I don't know. Okay, y'all. I take that 14-inch. You got to keep up here because I changed this one 3 times. A 14-inch with a little round piece. I was trying to be fancy like all those people are. And a 12-inch. Yeah, watch. Bam! I did it. Well, no, I'm still crappy at it. I was laughing. Anyway, so I take and put Mod Podge all over, yeah, both of them. And then I set them aside to dry. Y'all know what's going on. And then I take that beautiful napkin. Oh my goodness, Wanda, you're killing me with this stuff. And look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Brenda had sent me them in the smaller ones. And so these ones are ginormous. They almost covered that 14-inch round completely, y'all. And I don't know where she got them. Probably Hobby Lobby. I don't know. Yeah, I think I saw them at Hobby. I don't know. Anyway, I just lay my napkin down there, y'all, and I put down a piece of Teflon, and I take my little mini press, and it reactivates that Mod Podge, that glue, and it makes it stick, and you don't get any wrinkles. And then, with my blank spaces there, I sand it off and not burn it off because I want to use those pieces I'm sanding off to fill in those blank spaces right there. See, I threw a napkin down. I tried to at least like match it up the best I could because I don't want it to look bad. But I don't know. I can't even tell. I looked at it a couple times and I was like, where was it? You know how you have to circle things around and check it out. Like, where did I do that at? And then you find it. Well, yeah. So, and then I just, did the same thing. And then when it was dry, I did the other side. I did cover them with Mod Podge after they were dry. And then, I put a ton of Mod Podge on that while it was wet. I put that piece of burlap down on it. Yeah. And then I just took Mod Podge and went around the edge here because I want to make sure it stays. And then I take a bunch of tumbling tower blocks. 70 to be exact. And I put Waverly Antique Wax, and I spritz water in there, and I'm just going to stain them real fast this way, because that way I won't be 5 days trying to get it done. Take some out, put some in, da-da-da-da-da. Anyway, what's that song? Take one, oh, gee whiz, bottles of beer on the wall, good gravy. Anyway, I dry them off, and then if there's anything real thick on them, I wipe them off, and I dry them a little bit with my heat tool, and then I'm like, nah, I'm lazy, I'm going to go sit down, I'll let them dry overnight. So then, I take that, it's about the size of that nautical rope from the Dollar Tree. Burlapfabric.com sent that to me years ago, and I wrapped it around the edge of that, because I need something more substantial to hold my blocks on, and I just run A-length tacky glue all the way around it, and I put that board under because I need it to, like, be halfway, like, halfway on one side, halfway on the other side. You know what I'm saying? I need the blocks to not be, like, flat, or, y'all see. You all see. Anyway, and I just start setting, like, my little blocks around through there. You need a flat area, y'all. And, they do want to tip and fall sometimes, but you just pick it up and dust it off. And anyway, I just take a piece of jute and wrap it around it, like right in the center. And then I like do it like you're going to tie it, but I don't. I just pull it real tight, and I go around and I fix my blocks. And then I start gluing. Then with hot glue there, see, around the edge. And then I'll go tighten it again, and then I'll glue again, because I want to make sure they're up against it. See, real good, trying to get them straight and all that jazz. And then I flip it over. Carefully flip it over. And then, I wiped off the excess glue. And I'm going to take that nautical rope. I'm so sorry, y'all. They never need to go until I start doing this. And I'm going to go all the way around the inside of that side. This is gorgeous. First it was going to be a picture. Then it was going to be a riser. And then I was like, double-sided. And then I got that paper book from the Hobby Lobby last year, and I looked for a SKU number to show y'all, and I didn't find one. But I'm going to take that ho-ho paper. See, that was orange. There's going to be something completely different before we start doing Christmas. And I'm just going to do the same thing. It had been set inside drying for a week, and I just put that paper on there and some, that's not parchment paper, is it? What is that, y'all? Y'all know. Anyway, you're like, you're supposed to be a teacher. And I ironed it and then sanded that off. And I love that paper. It's so vintage. It's so pretty. And I'm going to take antique wax and go all the way around the edges. And next video, I'm going to show, and then I go around each one of those, like, little pictures. I'm going to show everybody's gifts that I've gotten, because I got more. I got to go get them from the post office. Anyway, and I take antique wax all around the inside of both of those trays. And I take A-length tacky glue and hot glue. And there. Bam. Oh, I love it. Love it. Love it. And then I take that, I was almost out. Ooh, with that brown, see? Leather. Faux leather from the Dollar Tree. And I cut it in 1-inch strips. Jane, get in here. Come on, Jess. Is that Daddy? Look, that's awful. I don't think he's even here. I just tricked her. And I think I cut 5 things. I shouldn't have done that. Anyway, and then, ooh, y'all afraid of heights, because I really got you up there. I take that, Beacon fabric tack glue. And I put it on my, y'all, that's like a non-hot glue. That stuff strings and everything if you're not careful. And yeah, see, and I put it in the middle there in my tray. And I just, like, line up the edges there and keep it going. I love this thing, y'all. I do. Anyway, I don't know why I keep saying, Oh, Brenda says that. We've been around each other too long, too much. And then at the end there, I mean, it almost took the entire 5 strips, but I cut off that little piece, and then with that little piece, I was like, So then I cut off 3 more little pieces that size. Okay, 70 tumbling tire blocks. I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget. It's 1 box you're going to need, because there's 72 in 1 box. If you like 14-inch, if you leather strips, I don't know what that means, 1 inch wide, 1 inch wide. I don't know what that meant. Y'all, oh, those things were 1 inch wide. Those little pieces right there, good gravy. And what's that mean if you like 14 inch? Huh? Oh, if you use, probably, I'm goofy. Probably if you use 14 inch round, goodness. And then I cut 2 pieces of that. It's 1.5 inches wide. 1.5 inches wide. And if you ask me a year from now, I will not remember. And I took that Beacon fabric tack glue, and then I'm going to take hot glue, and I'm going to run it on the edge, and then I'm going to roll it like a taquito. Rolla. See? And then, yeah, there's my handles. So, I'm going to take those from the Dollar Tree. They got really pretty push pins now, y'all. I need to get some. I got those. I like those, but I didn't. And I pounded them in, and look. Look. Isn't it beautiful? I love that napkin. Y'all, look at that. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Ain't that pretty? I haven't said that in a while. And there's the other side, the ho-ho. I love that. I just absolutely do. I love that paper. But yeah, I did cover it with Mod Podge. See, I'm going to lose my voice. I just, want to make sure you saw it, I reckon. And there it is again. But it is gorgeous, y'all. And it's big. Okay, y'all. Right here, I got one of those cutting boards from the Dollar Tree. Now, that one I had ahead of time. But Miss Wanda sent me like 36 of them. Anyway, and I'm going to send it down. But, y'all, that didn't feel like it had any tongue oil on it. And I'm like, that honestly felt like raw wood. So maybe they stopped putting it on there. I just don't know. But I sanded it down real good. Look, I'm trying to be fancy. I know, right? And then I forgot how my board was laying. So I was like, I'll just lay it different ways and think, oh, then maybe I'll get it right. And then I just started laughing. I couldn't go on with it. I tickled myself. Anyway, I painted it in cashew. And I took that napkin that Wanda sent me, y'all. And then this other napkin. I did the same thing. Mod Podge, let it dry, iron it on. This other napkin, I've been sent by Shirley Gutierrez, Pat Boyer, Deborah Broussard, and I think someone else. So, I got that napkin. Anyway, I didn't want it to be crooked, so I measured it out there on my mat, and I cut it that way with my, I know what that is, but I can't think. And then I just separate it. But I want to show you, if you got like a seam like that, you need to get it straight. I'd suggest doing something like that. And then we're going to do the same thing. And then I take scrapbooking paper, and I'm going to put music notes beside my little nativity scene. And then I put this cute like, what's it called? Pattern by my little truck. What is it called? Anyway, I just, ironed it on because I'd put Mod Podge all over it and took my craft knife and cut off the excess. And then I'm out of frame. I wrapped jute around it. Got to try to line it up. But I did want to absolutely line it up against the edge of that because I didn't want to, you know what I mean? I just think it looks cleaner. I don't know. And then I tried to make an X on both sides because I didn't want it to be crazy looking. Yeah. And then I take antique wax and I distress the entire, both sides. And y'all, I took a 5-gallon paint stir stick, and because I accidentally did them upside down, I had to do 2 of these. I messed one completely up. I accidentally dumped antique wax on it. And oh my gosh, and it hadn't been covered. See, anyway, it's a 5-gallon paint stir stick, 2 tumbling tower blocks, and then one of those little board things that the Ugly Truth gals got me. And I put home decor wood tint on it, see? And I made my little stand because I couldn't just glue it down because one was upside down. And here's everything, y'all. That was fast, and I think it's pretty. Wait a minute. What? Maybe I'm wrong. No, I'm lying. I usually use that little in-between thing for here's everything. Here's the cutting board, y'all. And isn't that cute? I like it a lot. Ain't that pretty? There y'all go. Oh, my toes are hurting, y'all. But now here's everything. And I wanted to... Oh, because I don't add the Christmas sides. I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. But I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. Sorry I didn't have this video out sooner, but it's going to be Christmas from here on out. And thank you all very much for watching my big old Christmas video. And I'm just going to show you the same two things over and over. And, yeah. Oh, I did put Oh Holy Night. And I traced that with carbon paper, and it still just looks like I would have written it. So, anyway, look how cute this stuff is. I just think that cow picking and chig, or whatever it is, you know, picking and chig. Picking whatever. I give up. So, let me all know what you think about the wreath. And if you like everything, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Please share. And click the notification bell. Be notified every time I upload a video. Love you all. Bye.